Welcome back to day 15 of our A to Z decluttering series. Each day, for 26 days, we are taking a letter in the alphabet and decluttering something that starts with that letter. It is part of my New Year's resolution to do the A to Z method of decluttering to bring a little more order and peace to our home. Today's letter is O. This video is going to be short and sweet, actually short and spicy. When we asked Gemini AI for some ideas of what we could declutter that started with the letter O, it had a couple of good ideas, but I noticed that Gemini just added old or outdated to the front of a lot of things you could declutter. So what I thought might be a hard letter to find something for, you can pretty much choose any item in your house and add old or outdated to it. But we definitely have some old spices in the spice cabinet, so we went with that. And wow! We would find out later that some of these had been hanging around over 20 years past their due date. I pulled everything out of the spice cabinet and laid it all out on the dining room table so I could really see what I had. First, I sorted out everything that didn't really belong in the spice cabinet, and then sorted the spices by what you used to bake and what you used to cook. I tossed a few things without looking at the expiration dates because I knew we would never use them again, or they were all dried out or glued together. Then I examined the expiration dates. Anything expired got tossed. We are by no means chefs and are pretty basic when it comes to adding spices to food. Always pepper and salt, usually some garlic or onion powder, or red pepper flakes for spice. We have a few other recipes we use some spices for, but most of these were bought for a specific recipe and never used again. But I made a grocery list for the spices we do use, but tossed because they were way past their expiration date. Barbara Hemphill, author and professional organizer, says, "Clutter is nothing more than postponed decisions." A lot of these spices stayed for as long as they did as clutter because I simply postponed going through them. The A to Z method has been great to help me tackle a much-needed declutter instead of postponing it. While everything was out, I cleaned the cabinets. I added fresh shelf paper. Jeff put together a new spice shelf for me so we could hopefully better see where everything is without having to move 4 bottles of spices to get to the one in the back. Then I loaded everything back in. Now we can actually see what we have, reach what we use, and stop buying duplicates because we forgot we already have 3 bottles of red pepper flakes. Fresh spices, a clean cabinet, and a setup that actually works. Sometimes decluttering is short and sweet or spicy, but it is mostly about no longer postponing what you know needs to happen, and it makes everyday life a little easier and a little more flavorful.